And look, the right eye of Saunders is swelling up. Canelo round.
Spike Crawford hits the 6, 7. Right on the chin, right when he was throwing a punch. And this is what happens when you're in the middle of throwing number 10.
Both landed at the same time. That's the counter right hand that Deontay needed. Dropping left hand in favor of the winner, remaining undefeated, proving he is one of the elite champions of the sport.
But we'll just say, what's a game plan you would see both fighters coming in and trying to do?
I think Terrence Crawford gonna be more on his feet and counter punch. I think he gonna do him similar to how he did or try to do it similar to what he did Felix Diaz in that fight he fought, because I think he came forward a lot. I don't like to compare the Jeff Horn fight because Jeff Horn did he was more of uneducated pressure. He was just running forward with his head down, and Crawford was beating the shit out of him. But Diaz was Olympic, and I think to me that was one of his best wins that people overlook. And I think he came in with calculated pressure. I don't think he's as good as Porter at doing it, but I think Terrence Crawford countered well in that fight, especially with the uppercut. And I think he's gonna use that same style pretty much on his back feet, waiting for him to come in to catch him. When Porter gets wild, he'll just hold him, reset, and just stay on his feet. The problem with that is, I think Porter is nobody you can prepare for, nobody you can bring in for sparring. The guy is going to make you work for 12 straight rounds. I think he don't get a lot of credit for his boxing IQ. He knows how to get in and get out. He knows how to reset. He knows how to throw you off. I think he's improved a lot since the Kell Brook fight with that, as far as Porter. And because of that, I think it's going to be a tough fight for Terrence Crawford. And he's a slow starter. Porter seems to jump out the gate, so he might can jump out to an early lead, and then Terrence Crawford got to play a little catch-up. So I think it's going to be a close fight. I think the back end of the fight is going to decide the fight. But like you said, we're not going to get predictions yet. But I think it's going to be a very interesting fight for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's one way Crawford can fight, but I think he can also fight the way that Kell Brook did and stick behind the jab. I don't see the improvements that you said that Porter made since Kell Brook. To me, it's the same Porter. He coming forward pressure fighter. That's what he's known to do. The times he did try to box against lesser opponents, he looked terrible. He tried to box against Ugas and looked terrible. In my opinion, he lost the fight against Ugas. He tried to box Spence and spurts, and when he realized he had to make it a fight, he dug down and dug deep, but didn't have the power at all to shake Spence off his game plan. I see that being similar to Bud. I see in the beginning he's going to try to box with Bud because he's going to have no choice because Bud going to be using educated feet, like you said. But Bud got a dog in him that a lot of people sleep on for some reason. And with the lack of punching power that I feel Porter has, I feel like once Bud turned that dog on him, Crawford going to bite down with him. And then when Porter bite down with Bud, it's going to be bad for Porter. That's my opinion. What's your leaving?
I mean, I'm hearing you talk and you keep saying bad, like you saying bad, like maybe not stopping him.
I'll put it this way. Adrian Broner knocked him down with a hook in the 12th. Errol Spence knocked him down late also with single shots. I see Bud putting them together. Even though Spence put shots together well, he put his weight behind all his punches. So he's not a pap kind of type puncher. He's more of a boom boom. I don't know if I'm how to explain it. Like for the non-boxers out there, pretty much Errol Spence combos come from his hips and his waist. It's all rotational. Crawford can throw a lot of shots on the move and they still hurt you. A la Kell Brook, when he hit Kell Brook with coming in. A la every other Benavidez when he caught him with the uppercut coming in. Crawford hits like that and he puts them behind each other quicker. He can match Porter's speed where Spence couldn't match Porter's speed. Speed was the only advantage that Porter had over Spence, and that showed in the fight. He can't do that, and he can't do that with Crawford. Not with the feet work, and not with the and not with the hand speed. And like I said, to me, it's my opinion. To me, I think he just tailor-made, man. I think the fight gonna be surprise a lot of people on how he gonna make Porter look ordinary and how strong he actually is. Because people forget how strong Bud is also. And Porter's just not. How can I say? Porter's just not what people think he is, bro. I'm being honest.
I think the strength gonna give Crawford some problems. I think he's strong. I think he's stronger than what people don't realize. But I think Porter is extremely strong because he's a big guy that fought at 165 coming out the amateur.
He don't fight that way though. He don't fight with his strengths. He fights with angles and he fight with combination punching and he fight to overwhelm you. The last time I seen Porter actually try to fight and bully somebody was Paulie Malignaggi. Possibly. He tried it with Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia was too big to do that too. He tried it with Errol Spence. Errol Spence was too big to do that too. He tried it with Ugas. Ugas was too big to do that too.
I don't think Terrence Crawford is strong as those guys. I mean, especially Spence and Ugas. I don't think he's that strong.
I'm pretty sure you don't want to name Joe Horn, but I'm pretty sure Joe Horn thought that too. I'm pretty sure Kell Brook thought that too. I'm pretty sure it could be a long video, man. We talk about it later on because the fight ain't been signed yet.
We will, because we're gonna bump heads on this one.
Not to mention the height and reach advantage for Bud going to be.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be
a lot of people seem to sleep on. Also, it's too many advantages, and the only thing people can say about Porter that you can give Porter trouble is he's a dog and he's gonna make you fight for 12 rounds. That's literally the only saving grace people are giving.